take. So, welcome to the client update video. It's me, as always. This is going to be for Joe, Travis, and Conroy, showing you some of the prelim work on your gloves, and probably split this up into maybe two, I don't know, three. I'm going to start with the letter work, and I'm going to show as much as I'm going to show. I think we're going to time-lapse it. We'll take a look at what's being done, and hopefully you guys will agree it's worth it. Because, as you can see outside the window, it's quite late, or early, depending on your point of view. So, that having been said, the famous catchphrase returns. Guys, just enjoy it. Not going to show you everything, but yeah, just hope it's entertaining. We'll see you guys in a little while. Thanks. Yeah, and as I get up, I was watching or listening to Vanilla Sky in the background, which was actually somebody I know is a fan of it, and we also, I happen to have it in my player. At the time we were discussing it. Didn't even know. Kismet, cosmic, all those wonderful things that you just wouldn't believe until you saw it on film. What did you say, Lloyd? Hey guys. Yeah, so I decided to throw a little commentary over this stuff. It's not really taking me all that long to do it. It's actually kind of my reward for shooting all this and breaking my back, which you'll see pretty quick because of the way I work. But I'm going to take a little bit of time leading this up as we get into, and this isn't for the documentary, this is just for the clients. This is for Conroy, this is for Joe, and this is for Travis, just to kind of watch this. And what's going to happen is, and you'll see this in a second, once I do the setup, we'll bring the audio down and start time-lapsing, and the time-lapsing will increase exponentially. So just going to get going here. I just wanted to say a couple things. It's very late. I've been at this for, God, I don't know at this point. Testing my camera field. Hello, Trav. Yeah, you're very cool. What a geek. I love watching myself. It's always, I think it's more entertaining for me than it is for you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to set this up, and I've got about 12 minutes here. I can chew the fat and spin a bit of yarn. So, you know, this is my second bedroom. This is where crew gear is until the orders are all finished up, and we're going to be getting into the leather work pretty quickly here. And we'll talk about the gloves and all that kind of stuff. But again, this isn't for the doc. This is just for you guys, and I'll be re-recording this and recutting this next year for the documentary in some way, shape, or form. But I wanted to make it interesting. So, you know, as I set up the studio and realized that this cut took a lot longer than I wanted, and my phone alarm is going off in the background. Come on, Trav, really? Where are you, dude? Get back in picture. There you go. As I set all this stuff up, I just wanted to let you guys know, and you know, anybody who's watching this, because I've been asked, and people are going, well, you know, are you back, and this and that, and yeah, obviously I'm back, and I'm doing this stuff, and you know, fulfilling my orders and my obligations to you guys, and that's cool, and I love doing that. But you know, I've mentioned before, I've got other stuff in the works, and yeah, I'm doing a lot actually. But since I've been asked, I'll fill you guys in. The end game for this little endeavor is get these guys, you know, their gloves and the orders out, and really just, you know, close the book. I'm thinking about, you know, the future, and this is not what I want to do. You know, this is part of my childhood, really. I'm trying to close that chapter of my life. You know, I've worked a long time as a pro artist in the business. You guys know that. You guys know I have a lot of film credits and TV credits and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm pursuing that again. Kind of, you know, lost my shit when a few things happened. Some you know, some you don't. We won't get into that. And I'm in a good space these days. You know, I've come out of a real dark period, and ready to move forward on things that I've been working on for most of my adult life, which is film and TV and writing and projects and screenplays and animated shows and excuse me, live action movies, all that stuff, man. Because that's what drives me. Being creative. Obviously, I'm into 3D and Maya and all that stuff now too. I'm all over the place. I'll say I'm like Da Vinci, but I'm not comparing myself to Da Vinci. I just probably have his his ADD. I'm just really into a lot of pieces of the pie. And so, I mean, that's what I want to get to. So as soon as I can get this done is when I can kind of get back into that full force. Until then, I can really not spend a whole lot of time on it other than the few hours I meek out during the week. And I do allot myself a couple of hours here and there to pursue my own goals. And, I'm studying and earning certification in 3D graphics and design and animation and just all the stuff that you guys don't know about. So as we test out our gloves, these are the Carolina gloves, guys. And I've got 5 on the floor, so I'm going to be starting the work I'm actually going to be doing. We're going to get the part 2s done first. It's just an easier build. It's an easier weathering process. Yeah, so that's going to be the plan. Get you guys some gloves as quick as I can, and that'll warm me up also, frankly, for the weathering on the one, because it's been a while. So this will be a good warm-up for me, and I just put aside my last remaining Wells Lamonts for the outstanding Part 4s that I have due to clients. I've got 4 Wells Lamonts there, the original 11 holding on to, the 1178s, and here, little trick of the trade. I'll give you guys a little info. These are the rivets that I use for the Part 1 and the Part 2. These are the small, authentic, I guess, make and model as far as my info is concerned. If you want to know how to age them, I'm going to give you the trick right now. I'm actually doing a bit of repair work from that, which you have to do at the end. It takes a little while. Take your handful of those rivets, because they come really shiny. Cue the sirens. Gotta love the sirens in Trav's neighborhood. There we go. Somebody's dying. Take your rivets and put them in a small bowl. You saw me taking them out. And fill that bowl with your industrial workhorse acid flux and soak them for... These have been soaking actually for quite a long time. At least 5 months. It affords them a really nice antiqued finish. It makes them perfectly match up with the original film. But a month, 3 weeks to a month will do. Even 2 weeks, even in a pinch. But I really like to get that sheen off and really make them look antiqued. So that's what I was doing. I was pulling them out of the liquid and rinsed them off and dried them and put them in a towel and put them in my rivet bowl. So still setting up, Trav. Okay, now we're about to get to it. There we go. Anyway, look, I wanted to use this lead-up time and say thanks for your patience. Obviously, I'm having some major DSL issues getting all this stuff up. And editing on top of that and everything else. So just bear with me. I want to get up to that 2-day upload situation, and I will in very short order. I had a feeling something like this might happen, and I'm sure you did too. But this is my little corner. This is the second bedroom in my massive apartment. It's huge. It's gigantic. I have nothing but space. It's really great, and part of the reason why I like it so, and living in an industrial area and in a building like this affords me this luxury, is to be the kind of artist which I need to be, which is all over the place. Industrial stuff, metal, drawing, computers, whatever. I could probably play drums in this place and it would be fine. So, I used to do everything in the one bedroom, but frankly, because I'm doing a lot of computer work these days, as we click on little Quentin Tarantino for the evening. Going to be watching. Actually, it's Robert Rodriguez, but I kind of meld him with Quentin because they're a pair on at least a couple of movies. And my guilty pleasure here is Planet Terror. By the way, if you're going to watch Planet Terror, Robert Rodriguez, it's a fun ride, but honestly, you're missing the whole experience unless you play it with the audience reaction track on. It's the full experience. So go to your special features if you haven't done it yet. It's a totally different movie. Put the audience reaction track. It was opening night. They recorded it. It's very cool while you're watching it. You can hear all the screams and hoots and hollers and whatnot. Another side note is Trav is giving up smoking this year, finally. I've got it down. I went through a bit of a mad craze with it fairly recently, and I'd really cut down. I'm down to about 5 a day at this point. But I'm over it. So Trav's going on the vapor thing, the e-cigarettes, within the next couple of weeks, because it's been a long process of really winding that down. I'm done. This time next year, I don't want to be smoking at all. Or I want to be in the position of being able to, on a once in a blue moon, having one with a glass of wine or at a party or whatever on a very, very rare occasion. And I'm not there yet with my own personal discipline. So it's something I've been working toward for a very long time. It's been very hard. But I don't like being a smoker anymore. It's just fucking gross. But as habit will dictate, we sit down to work. We have our opening smoke. There you go. And so here we go, guys. We're going to start time-lapsing this pretty quick. And I'm getting into... I've already started one glove you can see there with the palm cuts. And go, Trav. Trav's rocking out to the music that you can't hear because I think I might have turned it down at this point. The audio might have gone off, and that's just because we don't need to hear that. So, as we're going to be time-lapsing pretty quick. It sounded pretty crazy. So yeah, so this is it, man. I'm drawing up your gloves and getting the cut patterns ready. This is a really tedious process. I really hate this. And there we go. Speeding up. This is how I wish work actually went, don't you? It's like, yeah, all right, cool. I'll get up for work. Time-lapse me, please. I don't need to be here all day. And it's going to get faster. We're going to really rock this out as soon as these get going, and I'll do a lot of cross dissolves, and But here we are getting going, and I like to get us going. And as some people would probably say, hear the sound of my own voice, which is a pretty big misnomer. I actually don't like listening to the sound of my own voice. I find it a little, a little high tenory for my taste. But it depends on the mood. So this is what I go through, guys, like everybody else. Drawing up the patterns, we'll be doing some cutting. And, again, this isn't for the doc, but you're going to see, I'm going to show a lot of the process of what I do, and I might comment on it, I might not. Some of this might not even have commentary. It might be going so fucking fast, I don't know. But this is kind of my reward for finally getting some stuff up, and there's a little commentary in the next couple. And then after that, I don't know if I'm going to drop any on, just for time. So, we're winding this down, got about another minute, and speeding up even more. Connor, if you're watching this, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you, pal. Oh, there goes the power. The compressor in my fridge is dicey. Everything's dicey. I'm really upgrading this year. I'm really trying to get my shit together. I don't even have a proper coffee maker. I blew mine out. So I'm doing cowboy coffee on the stove. And it's just, my whole life is just sorely in need of an upgrade, which I'm putting my nose to the grindstone on. So this is about all I can upload at the moment because of the DSL. So I'm gonna try to. God, I'm gonna see if this goes up, and we'll catch you guys in the next segment when I start to really knock these out. And thanks for watching. Oh yeah, one final side note. Yeah, I am getting all your messages. Anybody who's watching this, I've already put bumpers on. Guys, you got to stop hitting me up for gloves, man. I don't sell them. Please, I'm begging you.